Now we are going to talk about the general formula if I have the quadratic function and I need to know the value of x. So the general form is a number a times x to the power 2 plus, let's say, bx plus c equals 0. So now this is the quadratic equation, and I need to know the value of x if a and b and c are three constants. So the first of all, I need x in the left hand side and I need another constant in the other hand side. So the first of all, I have to divide by the coefficient of x squared. So the first of all, I have to divide by a. So I'm going to have, let's change my color. So now I have x squared plus b over ax plus c over a, and for sure 0 over a is still 0. So now I have this part. And now I have x power 2 and x. So the only way to get one x in term, not two x's in two terms, to make it a perfect square. So I have to put these two terms in the perfect square. So let's remember together, how can I do that? So if I have two terms and I want to make it perfect square, so now let's say that I have, now my case is x power 2 plus some number x, and I need to know the third to make it perfect square. So my missed term is a third, so the rule was the third is going to be the middle term to the power of 2 over 4 times the first. So in this case, so I'm going to get the third going to be b over ax all to the power of 2 all over 4, and the first is x squared, so in this case x squared. So now after making the denominator to the power 2, so I'm going to have b power 2, a power 2, x power 2 over 4x power 2. 4x power 2 cancelled with 4x power 2, so now I have b squared over 4a squared. So now I know that it's b squared over 4a squared. And now let's do it here. So I'm gonna add this term to my formula to the both sides, or adding in one and subtracting from the other one. So my case is x to the power 2 plus b over ax, and I need to add plus this term, which is b squared over 4a squared, and again I need to subtract it, so subtract b squared over 4a squared. Now I did nothing, added 0 in other words. So now plus the c over a exists originally in my equation equals 0. So now I have this as a perfect square, so I'm going to have is the power 2, the root of the first is x, and the root of the last is going to be b over 2a. So now I have b over 2a plus. Now after expanding this power to this perfect square, I'm going to have the first three terms and subtracting by this one. So I did nothing about the first one. So still my working is valid. And then after that, I have plus the c over a plus, sorry, it's minus b squared over 4a squared equals 0. So now I need to subtract this one. So subtractions need to have the same denominator. So now it's x plus b over 2a all to the power of 2 plus, let's make common denominator by make the denominator 4a to the power 2. So I need to multiply here by 4a, so in this case another 4a. So now I have 4ac over 4a to the power of 2 and minus b power of 2. So now I subtracted these two expressions and then equals 0. Now let's move this part to the other side of the equation by the opposite sign, which is negative. So I'm going to have x plus b over 2a all to the power of 2 equals negative the 4ac minus b squared over 4a squared. So now this negative, I need to remove it, so let's multiply to the numerator. So the numerator should be b squared, no, I'm gonna write the left hand side first. So it's gonna be x plus b over 2a all to the power of 2 equals b squared minus 4ac. I switched the two terms because I have negative outside, over the 4a to the power of 2. So now I need to remove the power of 2 in the left hand side because I need the x, so I have to take the square root to the both sides. So now I have x plus b over 2a after removing the power 2 equals positive or negative the square root of this one, which is b squared minus 4ac over 4a to the power 2. Now xb over 2a equal positive or negative. Now concerning the numerator, I need to get the square root of the numerator, so I can do nothing, so still be the same, the square root of b squared minus 4ac, I forgot the c here. Okay, and now for a power 2, the square root is 2a. Now let's move this term to the other side by negative, so now it's x equals negative b over 2a plus or minus or positive or negative the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now I have a good luck, I have two denominator the same. So x equals negative b, positive or negative, the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over the same denominator, which is 2a. And now I got the general formula to solve any quadratic equations. So thank you. It was Assem Hangal with you. Bye.